CenterStage is a community theater. We're the oldest community theater in Kentucky. Our mission is to present a diverse series of works and theater works for the entire community. We don't just do one type of theater, we do something for everyone. We like to mix up our seasons. We like to diversify our audience as well as our actors. We've done shows from straight plays to Broadway musicals, to smaller musicals, to musical reviews. So we kind of have something for everyone. Now, CenterStage has not always been called CenterStage. It's been Heritage Theater, it's been Young Men's Hebrew Association Theater, it's had various sundry names. Well, the very first show that CenterStage did was in 1914. It was a 3-act comedy by Chaz Morris, one of the members of the community, called Obligations. It was a piece that he wrote, and it was a 3-act comedy. So that's kind of where theater started here, is by doing pieces that they either wrote or created themselves. And then, of course, around the 40s and 50s is when the classic musical was created. They started doing, I think their first musical was Milk and Honey. When we're looking at shows, of course we look at marketability and what is popular. We also look at, because our actors are volunteers, it's important that we choose works that they want to participate in and be a part of. But we also look at our audience and what they want to see. And our audience is so diverse that we have to consider the age of our audience may vary from a teenager having a season subscription to 60 to 80-year-olds having a season subscription. So we're having to pick shows that have something for everyone within our season. I think what community theaters do is they bring a whole group of people together. They bring a community together, a group of people that are passionate about what they do, what the piece is saying. And I think what's great, people are always like, your actors aren't paid. But I think when you're doing something you're passionate about and they're not paid, then it's something more special. It's something more special to these actors. It's something more special to the audience as well. It creates an incredibly heartfelt process.
Good, Whitney.
Really nice.
CenterStage has a history of having what we call our mission-related pieces. In other words, those might not be the most popular pieces that audiences want to see, but we find them to be important. With Next to Normal, we partner with Bridgehaven, where we had a fundraiser. Oftentimes at these shows, we'll do a collection at the end of the night, and we'll give 100% of those proceeds back to these organizations. I said at the beginning of my curtain speech with Spring Awakening that what I think theater does best is change people and teach people. And so it is my personal goal to choose some theater in each season that will do this for our audience, whether it may take them out of their comfort zone or it may challenge them a bit, but I feel that's important. It's our job to educate these audience members, not only in newer and contemporary theaters, but also in the issues of the world, that we can't just kind of live in our comfort zone. It's important, and theater is a great way to do this. You see it up on stage and you learn something, and you learn something about someone that might be living through something you didn't understand. This last year we did a very special piece to me called Wit. In the lobby, we put a wall up and called it the Wall of Hope, where people that had dealt with cancer or lived with cancer were able to put their stories on this board, and it was incredibly inspiring to me. I lost both of my parents to cancer, so I try to choose a piece that's not only personal to me, but personal to audience members as well. I think theater is important to train young people. It can do a lot of things. You may not want to be a professional actor, but it teaches self-esteem, it teaches confidence, it teaches individuals about themselves. So years ago I started a CenterStage Academy, which is a training facility. We offer camps in the summer for musical theater. We offer audition classes. They will work on a full-scale production with theater professionals, learn how to sing, dance, and act, full costumes, full set. It's just a great, amazing experience as a child. And I remember those days. I kind of look at those experiences of what created who I am today. Our future plans are just to continue with our mission. The JCC is kind of undergoing a transition, so hopefully CenterStage in time will have our own theater space. We've grown immensely over the years. Even bigger for me personally is to have CenterStage be a part of the Louisville community and make a bigger impression by doing these shows like Spring Awakening and Next to Normal, and just kind of get our name out there and be a part of this community at large, bigger than the Jewish community or the St. Matthew's community, but we want CenterStage to be a leading theater in the city of Louisville.